Sticking with Hollywood, I want to talk about the GameStop movie. We got a first look at that. Dumb Money is the name.
Yeah.
I think the GameStop traders and the AMC apes are going to be happy about that, but it looks pretty good. Interesting cast: Paul Dano, Sebastian Stan, people like that. Seth Rogen playing a hedge fund guy. Good cast, interesting story based on the Ben Mesrick book. I'm interested to see what this is going to be like. But Josh, I think we were talking about this before. It's like, I didn't realize there's 2 other docs on this.
I already watched the HBO Max on it, Pross. I already watched the
content.
Netflix on it. So this movie better be funny.
Yeah.
You're going to put Seth Rogen in that movie, and it's going to be hilarious.
Pete Davidson as well.
Right. Then it's a hit, sure. But like, it needs to be a pure comedy. I feel like it's already been covered, and it's also a very recent event. We've already covered the news side of it. You got to just make me laugh and make an entire joke out of this. But overall, I feel like we should be the target market here. And I'm probably still not going to see that in theaters. Like, I want to watch that at home and hang out, and I don't know how much that's going to be pushing like box office level movie for me.
Yeah, and there's a debate right now where it will end up on the streaming side of things. But, you know, Hollywood gets a bad rap of not being original, not having the original ideas. But I remember when this happened, and it did play out like a movie. It makes sense to me. And I do think for people that aren't so entrenched in the finance world, it's good to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of what happened, because it was such a cultural event. And it was so interesting how it all played out with these hedge fund billionaires and these day trader average Joes. It does go to show a lot of the flaws within the financial system. And I think of something like The Big Short, which to me, when I first watched it, I didn't know anything. And I feel like that educated me a lot.
Right. And So
continue.
And I think we had hedge funders versus the retail traders who were at home during the pandemic trading this crazy crap stocks, right? And then it all led to this congressional hearing with Gabe Plotkin with this printer in the back. They're like, this is a billionaire guy. And he said, we got a printer in the back there. So this became a huge like cultural phenomenon. I think maybe people like who weren't so involved in that have like going to revisit it 2 years later. We're going to consume all that content.
So that's the thing is like when you get to The Big Short thing, would The Big Short come out in 2015-ish?
Yeah.
More or less.
I think it was 2015.
Yeah, like it was pretty long after the event. I think right now you just have the event so fresh in people's heads, they don't need the recap. They want to laugh about it or...
They said they're going to look at it at all the different angles, right? Yeah. The traders that just so happen to get involved at the right time, the hedge fund billionaires, the ones who missed out. So I'm interested to see how they lay it all out.
Paul Dano as Roaring
He's the
Kitty
best.
looks great as Roaring Kitty. So
That's all that matters.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.